got the crap knocked out of me that time. Yep, we got blood. Well, we still ain't got a whole lot of light for the camera. That one over there, I don't think it was looking at me very good, but it'll be all right. That bird, I came in here early this morning. It was too early. And I stood around over there for a few minutes, listening. Wind's blowing like crazy. I didn't know what was going to happen. Only been seeing this one time in here. Well, I looked at my cell cam this morning over on the closest food plot, and there were 4 longbeards there late yesterday evening. And I said, well, maybe I'll luck out. Maybe they roosted somewhere close by. So I came in here and I stood over on that food plot for a few minutes this morning, and it's just blowing like crazy out here. So naturally I didn't hear anything. Well, it's only just a little ways over here, just 100 yards. I walked back over here to the blind. I said, well, I'm gonna sit in the blind, drink my coffee for a few minutes, and wait and see if I hear anything gobble. And if it gobbles, the last 2 mornings that I hunted, I didn't hunt yesterday, but the first opening day and the next day, the bird was down here about 250 yards on the roost, gobbling hard. The first morning he came right to my setup, and I had my bow, and I couldn't kill him. I didn't have a shot. Next day I never saw him. I heard him gobble. When he hit the ground, he never gobbled again. So I skipped out yesterday, and I come back in here this morning. I come over here to the blind, get in here, sit down, sipping my coffee, and I owl hooted a couple of times. I tried to. I'm not real good at that, but it was good enough to get him to gobble, and he was right there, right on top of me. How he didn't see me, because I came out of the blind, I set my cameras up outside. You know, I put the 1 hen decoy out there. That turns out that worked out good, because that's what he came to. He came pitched down right over here, and as soon as he hit the ground, he gobbled. I had soft called a couple of times by then, and he stopped right there where I could see him. He blew up a couple of times, and then he started moving in towards the decoy. He finally got in there where I could get the gun on him and the camera. And so the old Mossberg 935 with them 3.5-inch shells has cracked me again. The problem is I've got that FTS on there, and it extends the scope back about this far. And so plus with glasses on, it cracked me pretty good. So but anyway, we just filled tag number 1. Got 2 tags. Can only kill 1 a day. So I'm gonna get out here and we'll take a little closer look at him. That head is tore up. So what we got here is 17 pounds and 8 ounces. All right. Okay, folks, we're short and sweet today. I went in the woods. I got there about 5:45. I was back at the house at 7:15 with a bird in the truck. I like it like that. So you couldn't ask for it to work any better than it did this morning. I walked in the woods, got down there, and I'd gotten down there. It was a little early. It was still really dark, really windy. I didn't know if the birds were going to gobble on the roost or not. But they generally, the last couple of mornings that I've been, they start gobbling right around 6 o'clock in the morning. By the time you start seeing the sky start to lighten up just a little bit. So I decided to go over and sit in the blind, just sit in my chair over there in the blind and drink my coffee for a few minutes while it lightened up so I could listen to hear if I heard anything gobble. And then the plan was I was going to go to the bird and try to get set up real close to him. Well, I got in there and I'm drinking my coffee, and I decided to try owl hoot one time, which I'm not real good at, but it was good enough because as soon as I did it, he gobbled and he was right on top of me. The bird couldn't have been 75 or 85 yards in front of me. It's a wonder he didn't see me in there, and maybe he did. I don't know. I couldn't see him outlined up there against the sky. So I think there was some cover between he and I. But anyway, he gobbled and he gobbled really good there for a few minutes, and so he got quiet for a couple of minutes, and so I took my diaphragm and I soft called one time, and he gobbled. He was on the ground right beside me, 50 yards or less. And I kept looking through the blind, and finally I saw him, and he's coming down the little old logging road, coming right straight towards the decoy, which he had evidently already seen. And so I had the decoy set up on a little bit of a hill there in front of the blind. They can see it real good from any direction. And so he was coming to it, and he blew up and was strutting a little bit. And finally he came into my window, and I cracked him. I got cracked in the process, as you can see. That FTS on the back of that scope, it gets me just about every time. But if old Danny's bloody, usually something else is too. So I ain't gonna complain about that. Anyway, that was a short hunt, short and sweet. I was back at the house at 7:15. The bird weighed 17 pounds and 8 ounces, 9-inch beard, exactly 9 inches. And the spur's only about 3/4 of an inch, not very sharp. So I'm thinking he's a 2-year-old bird. I'll take it any day of the week. If the next bird I kill is the same thing, I'll be happy. My season will be done. Got no problem with that part of it. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching the videos. Hope you'll continue to. If you enjoy them at all, please hit that thumbs up. And until you see me in the next one, there you go.